Ladies and gentlemen, members of the legislature and guests, it is my privilege at this time to introduce our first speaker of the day, who's of course no stranger to this chamber. This is his gavel. This is his seat. Speaker Jeff Hickman.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. It is an honor to have our guests joining us here in the chamber today as well. I recently had the opportunity to visit the beautiful President Ronald Reagan Library and President Reagan's final resting place in California. I took special note of what President Reagan said about freedom, and also what he said about why we are able to enjoy that freedom today. Highlighted at President Reagan's museum is this quote that is proudly displayed. President Reagan said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset telling our children and our children's children what it was like in the United States where men were free." Governor Lamb, distinguished members of the House and Senate, I am pleased to announce and tell you today, those men and women who fought for our freedom, who protected us, are here today, seated among us, honoring us with their presence. They are our heroes, and we are humbled to have them with us today. Those men and women are here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's not every day we get to be among heroes and great Americans on the floor of this House. Since the territorial days, Oklahomans have answered that call. They have fought and defended the freedoms we enjoy in this great country. Those of you that are here have risen to the occasion. You've risen to the occasion of opportunity. You rose to the occasion of difficulties. And today there are more than 340,000 heroes, veterans, living right here in Oklahoma. They are men and women across generations who have served our country and have given up the comforts and safety of home to fight against tyranny and evil, to provide sanctuary, to provide hope for the weak and the oppressed, and to confront those who threaten the safety of this country and who feed on the suffering of others. But for our veterans that are here today, we know that your service didn't end when the uniform came off. You came home. You've established yourselves across our great state, all 77 counties, where you are community leaders, employers, employees, fathers, mothers, public servants who continue to serve and continue to sacrifice to raise the next generation of Oklahomans, your families, and create a better community across our state. From the bottom of our hearts, those of us who you have honored with your presence and you have honored us with the opportunity to serve you in the offices that we hold today, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifices. And thank you to your families, for they have sacrificed along with you through your service. You invested your lives in service to our country, in service to this great state, and most importantly, you invested your lives in a cause greater than yourselves. If we all could follow that example. To our veterans, as Speaker of this House of Representatives here in Oklahoma, this is your house, and you will always be welcome here. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being here. May God bless you. May God continue to bless this great state of Oklahoma and this wonderful country of America that we are blessed to call home.